been like harassed in public? Absolutely. I've had people yell names out of their car window. I've had people stop and like physically stare in my grocery cart whenever I'm, walking down the aisle minding my own business. This was isolated as far as airline travel goes.
I couldn't help but notice that before we took off, you were sending really horrible text messages about me to somebody.
I wasn't.
I have photos. Yes, you were. I saw the whole thing.
I apologize. I was drinking, and I apologize.
Yeah, you have no idea who you'll hurt with those kind of things. My body is also none of your business, so you have no idea what I can or can't do with it.
Fair enough.
I hope that he learns something, and I hope that he remembers that every person around him, no matter their weight, their looks, abilities, race, gender, non-gender, whatever, everybody is worth something, and nobody is beneath somebody else. I tell other people that they should stand up for themselves, and I really hope that people can take that strength away from it and just know that if something like this ever happens to you again, if you feel safe, say something. Don't forget that we have more of a voice than we think that we do, especially in situations that can be really humiliating and embarrassing. If you feel safe to, I want you to say something.
About the same length as a katana. Obviously, a burglar's not going to have a katana. That would be the most badass burglar ever, but I doubt that's going to happen to you. But, so, that would be the burglar here, my old beat-up punching bag. Now, he has a baseball bat, just as an example. Then, when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you some things to do in the event that your burglar is armed with a firearm, which will be unfortunate, and you can't just run up to him and stab him, obviously. If he has a gun, you got to be more stealthy about it.
This lady over here had a question.
The question was, are you telling me that the gene factor, as well as just the plain old love of food, is only an excuse that someone is using? I just love food.
All right, you've asked two questions, and let me answer them both. First, is genetic coding, where you're just set up to be a certain body type or a body style, does that have an effect on where you are in your weight? And the answer is absolutely it does. Of course it does. There's no question about it. But you got to manage it within that. That doesn't mean that you're just big bones, so that means you can be 100 pounds overweight. Whatever your genetics are, you've got to manage the genetics. Then you ask a second question, and that is, hey, I don't think I got some deep, dark problem here, but I just like food. It just tastes good, and I enjoy it, and so I just eat it. And is that a possibility, or does everybody have some deep, dark secret in their past? No, some people eat because of the pleasure factor. I'm not saying if you're overweight that you all have some deep persona in there that needs to come out and be exercised. But if you dislike food, then you've got to have the maturity to do it on balance.
I challenge you on that it's not may not be some deep, dark thing, but it is, to me, in my experience, that it is proportional to how out of balance you are with your life. I used to say, I just like potatoes. I like potatoes, fried potatoes, boiled potatoes, potato chips. I just like potatoes.
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hog, dog, beans. Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hog, dog.
And that is denying the truth about yourself.
I think I used it as an excuse, though, because I used to be small and petite. And I look at my entire family and I see everybody so big. So I kind of gravitated toward being with them and being big.
Today, you can tell by the title up there, I'm reviewing the Domino's pan pizza. So what it is, it's so this particular pizza has pepperoni, cheese. Looking at the pizza, it looks hella good. Wow, there's a lot of cheese on here. Nice pepperoni up to the edges, like it said.
He sets up. He's pulling on the fence. Oh! He bit the fence. Keep going. You can do it. That's how a fat guy gets over the fence.
Oh! Uh-oh, you okay?
Oh my goodness, that was...
Shit, Bradley.
That's how you do it, right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, I should never had you done that again.
Go ahead and do it the grass right there.
I can't fucking do it.
Yeah. We're just talking to y'all.
Now ride. Go for it. Wait, she got it, Ride.
Hey everyone! Michael here! Welcome back to the channel where today I am doing a food review on Subway. I got a medium drink. Ooh la la. Got a medium drink. Sniff it. The rest is mine. Now this is what I always get. Sometimes, well, I shouldn't say always. Well, sometimes I don't get meatball marinara. I'm gonna fix my trash can. 1 chip inside. 2 chips inside. 3 chips inside. Let me show you. Ooh la la. We're gonna punch down. Some nice crispy shred, lettuce shred. Not whole leaf lettuce. They also have spinach, pickles, small stuff like that. It is really good. Only thing I would recommend, get Parmesan on. They were out of Parmesan when I went today. That's the onion fell off. I said next time.
That she thought was posing a safety issue on the plane. Okay, so we'll go to the picture in a minute and you'll understand what we're talking about. Now, it is a photo of an obese passenger, and he's sitting on an aisle seat, all right? And he seems to be taking up a lot of room. In fact,
I love how Anna's trying to be polite about it. Let's go to the picture. He seems to be taking up a lot of room. Does he seem that way?
Oh, what do you want me to say? There was a fat motherfucker on the plane.
Well, you don't need to go Mickey Rourke on him. Okay, but yeah, I mean, the guy's obviously overweight and he's obviously taking up a considerable amount of space.
Right, so he purchased 1 seat. And the airline allowed him to board the plane regardless, and the flight attendant saw this. She claims that she was concerned, so she took the picture with her cell phone and then she sent it to her manager. And then her manager then told the staff on the plane to allow him to take up an entire row so he wouldn't pose a safety issue.
Right. I mean, look, one thing's a safety issue. Sometimes they use that as an excuse. The other thing is the guy sitting next to him, you know. I mean, look, he's trying his best not to get in his way. He really is, okay? And he's got to be super uncomfortable, probably sitting halfway on that, you know, on the seat thing, right? Like that little handlebar or whatever. But, I mean, that guy next to him obviously can't be comfortable. Now, look, this brings up the classic question, are you supposed to charge them for 2 seats? Is it discrimination? Or, hey, what are you going to do? And I think it's getting clearer and clearer. I mean, it sucks that at some point you have to draw the line. I don't know if it's a matter of weighing them. I don't know what it is. And that part is super uncomfortable, and I hate that part.
But that dude needs to buy 2 seats. It's obvious. I mean, there's no way around it, right? I mean, I don't even think it's really an open question.
Yeah, I agree with you. He has to buy 2 seats. I mean, look, I think it's discrimination when it's something that the person can't help, right?
No, look. I don't think it's about that at all. Okay, look, maybe he can't help it. Maybe he has a thyroid problem. No, I mean, look, probably not. Probably not. Maybe, who knows? But that's not my point. My point is he doesn't fit in 1 seat.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge him. I don't want to get into his private life. Hey, did you have a thyroid, or did you eat too much KFC? What la la la. No. It's just you just don't fit into 1 seat. I love you, but I got to charge you for 2 seats. Or maybe, you know what? You charge him for 1 seat in order to avoid discrimination, and you let him take 2 seats.
Yeah, but then the airline company loses money, and why
they can't have that. JR, what do you think?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I feel like that's the only way you can actually get by this at all. You have to charge him like normal, and he gets 2 seats. You lose a seat.
And so you're saying American Airlines suck it up, you know?
It kind of sucks, and I understand that, but what can you do? There's no way you're going to fight this and actually have a way of, and it's going to be put as a discrimination case. You can't do it.
I'm going to get so much hate. I know I am, but I don't believe American Airlines should suck it up. Why? Why should they suck it up?